Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining the broadcast today. Delighted to be able to share this time with you and enjoy the fellowship of the Word together. We are certainly living in very unusual times, to say the least. Very unusual times. And because these times are so unusual, it's a perfect opportunity for God to answer in His goodness, in His greatness, and all of His power. What we have to do is just believe Him. So I just want to speak to you for a short few moments today about God is answering. I guess the other side of it is, are you hearing? But God is definitely answering. I'm going to go to the Old Testament to start with the scriptures today because just the way the circumstances that were spoken of by the prophet Isaiah seem very relevant to today's circumstances. And so I'm reading in Isaiah chapter 32, and I'm reading from verse 12. Beat your breasts in sorrow for your bountiful farms and your fruitful grapevines. Why beat your breasts in sorrow? Well, obviously, if there's nothing on the grapevines and there's nothing in your fields, then that's why you would beat your breasts. For your land will be overgrown with thorns and briars. In other words, where there was just beautiful productivity before, there is all kinds of things that are happening that are causing you to be unable to farm or to harvest. Your joyful homes and happy towns will be gone. The palace and the city will be deserted. Sounds like some cities around the world that we've seen quite a lot on television lately, and maybe you've been one of those that's driven through empty cities, certainly cities with less traffic and less people in them. Wild donkeys will frolic and flocks will graze in empty forts and watchtowers. In other words, this is giving a picture of something that is really downtrodden. And here's how God answers. Verse 15, until at last the Spirit is poured out on us from heaven. Then the wilderness will become a fertile field, and the fertile field will yield bountiful crops. Justice will rule in the wilderness, and righteousness in the fertile fields. And this righteousness will bring peace. Yes, it will bring quietness and confidence forever. My people will live in safety, quietly at home. They will be at rest. Well, I wanted to show you the contrast between what happens in a normal set of circumstances where there is no anointing, where there is no church that is active, where there are no people that have righteousness and serve God, and when the enemy comes in and brings things to ruin